Hello guys, I'm going to start off a new series where we'll review some mods for some games. And for the first mod we'll start out with, it will be a remod of an old mod called Soldier for the original Half-Life. Well viewers, as you can see, I am doing a mod review. The mod I will be reviewing today is a remod of an old mod called Soldier for the original Half-Life, you know, one from 1998. Now in this mod, the story is that you are some kind of spec ops soldier, something along the lines of that, and you are trying to infiltrate a base that is owned by a bad military faction. Woo, so interesting. I thought I would talk about the story first, because I would just like to say that the story in this game is short and generic. And I mean, really short and generic, like, yeah, it's really short, and you could tell from my background information, the story is not that good and really generic, but enough of my rambling. But I won't be judging this part of the game too much since it's just a mod and it's not like the devs have like a whole team designed to writing, so I'll let them off on this one. Now, the gameplay for this mod is usual Half-Life gameplay in the sense that you can't go all Rambo just like in the original Half-Life, and you must be smart about how you engage your enemies just like in the vanilla Half-Life. I would also like to add that this game has the same style of puzzles just like the original Half-Life had. In short, if you're expecting a different type of gameplay from the original Half-Life, you won't be getting that in this mod. So, yeah, it's pretty much the same style of Half-Life gameplay, but, you know, like I said before, don't expect anything new. Now, the length of this mod is very short, and it only took me around 3 hours to finish this, which is kind of pathetic. So don't expect this mod to be like a long, drawn-out story like GTA or like Phantom Pain. I'm just naming guys off the top of my head that a decent like story. But that's probably one of the reasons why that the story just feels lackluster. The way I look at this mod, it's just a reskin of Half-Life with a shorter length. I mean, this mod is nothing special because it's just Half-Life at its core, but it's not actually too bad either. And it's a good way of playing Half-Life if you don't like the vanilla Half-Life theme. I would also like to say that the arms of the character model and gun models look highly above average for this game engine. Also, the enemy character models are either reskins for the military forces in vanilla Half-Life or a direct copy of the vanilla Half-Life character models. I would also like to mention that a lot of the time you are a bullet sponge because when your AI opponents shoot at you, a lot of the time you won't take the damage that you were supposed to take. I will say, however, that they kind of recycled a lot of the gun sounds from original Half-Life for these weapons, which, what do you expect out of the mod, honestly? I mean, that's kind of part of a mod, I don't know why you're even complaining, but yeah, I thought I'd just point that out. I think this mod isn't that bad, you should go install it. I mean, it's a pretty gosh darn good way of playing Half-Life if you enjoy the vanilla experience, and you want to add more to the experience, and this mod is just for you. But don't expect much from this mod, it has a short and generic story. And that's why I give this mod a 6 out of 10. Hey guys, I'd just like to say, if you got to the end of this video, good job on your part. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I want to ask you, what do you think I should do to improve this series? Tell me if you have any complaints, put them down in the comments, and I'll be leaving some gameplay for you to watch so you can get an idea if you want to install this mod or not.